listeners. How are you? Thank you so much for the message I received. I am much better now. Like it was a big relief. If that's one thing I actually hate is falling sick, and the flu has been dealing with me for a while. But based on my doctor report, they say it's because of my blood type and the rest. So I don't really understand how blood type and flu come together. But that's science for you, or that's an explanation for science. So I was not even planning on recording that last podcast episode, but because of like I just feel like I was a bit boring, and the sickness also make it more bored and everything, because I'm not even the most exciting person on earth. So the thing is, I feel like I have the energy, just that I get tired, or kind of like I get drained quite a lot. So how will I explain it in language that you get? Okay, you know when you are full of energy during the running, that you start running, then after a while you get tired, drained, all this thing. Yeah, that's how basically my body is, or my mind, or my system. So I don't really know, because from the beginning of this podcast, I was excited to embark on a new journey, but now I feel like if I am my energy has drained. Not because I really don't like what I'm doing, mainly because I don't know, just I'm exhausted. I wouldn't call it exhausted, but I feel like if you are athletic and everything, yeah, you may understand that type of feeling. I think it also has to do with that I'm not really a talkative, but I don't really talk much in a day. I may not even talk for more than 30 minutes in a day. This podcast is just that place where I even talk long and everything. And it's not as if I don't really have things to say. I do have things to say, just that I feel like, as I explained, that energy, like my energy tends to depreciate and everything. And I feel like it's not initially, yeah, I thought maybe it was because I am not friendly to people. I don't like people. I find out that that's not the case, because this is also an example of me talking to you guys here with with nobody near me that I can talk to. I feel like I'm just I feel like say if people don't know me, they might say maybe I'm full of negative energy and everything, or maybe this girl is dull or something. I don't know, that's just the way I am. Not only that, whenever I'm talking to someone physically, my after 5 minutes of talking, right, something very strange tends to occur. Like my voice echo inside my brain, guys. That's when I know I've talked too much, that I should shut up. Like, and the thing is, it doesn't just happen for maybe after 30 minutes of talking. It's something that happened maybe 5 minutes into talking, 10 minutes into talking. That's why most of the time I don't argue with people. I don't, because I can't see it through. So this year, I don't know, but I'm thinking of like reading more on it. But because my doctor in Nigeria, I think maybe I am being, how do I say, like I'm just being paranoid and everything, that so I don't really know, but hopefully I'm going to like get more research on it. So if there's anyone that is actually maybe having the same system like me, or maybe feeling the same way I'm feeling, so just hit me up on Instagram. Staying down the best way. So the system, way my system, let me quickly summarize it for you guys, is like when I talk too much, not even up for 30 minutes, my voice tends to echo in my head, my brain, yeah. So for that reason I don't argue. The second thing is I can't tie scarf, or I can't wear it, yeah. Most especially this scarf, anything that has to do with tying on my hair, I can't, because then I tend to kind of like feel this suppression, that something is suppressing my brain. And mind you guys, it doesn't have to be tight. Whether it's tight or whether it's not tight, that feeling is always there. The third thing is that I'm always exhausted. It's not a matter, I'm always drained of energy, guys. It's not a matter of like um it's not a matter of like I have to talk to someone, or maybe I am working, because honestly I started doing something last year, which was having an hour of nap, a 1 hour of nap every day. And I don't really do much things that require me to take that energy, because one thing I noticed is that whenever I work for more than 2 hours, I tend to like lose focus and everything. So every 1 hour I take a break. So even especially when I attend lecture, I can't attend lecture that is more than an hour at once. So even though I will be in the class for the lecture, but my brain is going to switch off. I have to look for something to like entertain me or something. So I don't know if you have those symptoms. Just let me quickly summarize it for you. So in this life there are many things we have to decide. Most often if not all, we put other things into consideration rather than ourselves. That which is not surprising because you grow up in an environment that look down on putting yourself first. It's like them screaming, "How dare you tell me? How dare you tell me?" Who did not like it after everything I had done for you? What does never love mean to you guys? So the voice is like when you society is such a way that when you try to do something right, that doesn't like that when you put yourself first, when you try to do something that basically have to do with putting yourself first, it's like that society come together collectively and voice out, "How dare you? How dare you put your..." I really wanted to get the voice. "How dare you? How dare you put yourself first after everything that I have done for you?" I think that's kind of like a sense of entitlement or something. Guys, don't mind me. It's just I feel like the voice is in my head, like in terms of like the way society speak out, point fingers at you and everything. What does leveling up means to you? To me, it means moving up from one stage to the next with a process that allow me to thrive healthy. Now, before you ask me why I use the word thrive healthy, you see in this life there are a lot of ways to shift or move from one stage to in life to another, both in a way that's comfortable to both ourselves or that's comfortable to yourself. For example, let me like consuming content that work yet you did not agree with. Two, like consuming and applying content that does not work yet it does not agree with you. The first one, which is consuming content that work yet doesn't work, that work for other but does not work for. It's kind of like an example of a healthy this thing, healthy habits. Like let me just say, like a healthy method to others but not to you. Quite alright, the society classify it as healthy, but to you it's just not what your system is not agreeing with it. Like that's just how person you are. Then the second is kind of like an example of healthy method to you but not to others. So kind of like your system is agreeing to it, but to others it's unheard of. So when it comes to like picking one, it's not about whether others agree with it or work for them, but about you. Like I'm currently in that phase in my life that before I do anything, I think about me and I want you to kind of like do the same. This journey has never been easy, but I'm tired of being responsible, guys. Of yeah, anybody. I'm really tired of being responsible to anybody thought and action. Like, let me tell you, it had and will not be as easy as someone who grew up in an African home, most especially in Nigeria. Like, you know that it's not going to be easy. Like, imagine you telling your mom, or your mom will say, "Oh, Damian, you are meant to do the laundry on every day." As immediately your siblings are dropping the cloth, wash cloth, they now say, "No, Mama, I'm not going to wash that cloth. I'm only going to be doing the laundry every Sunday." Because I don't boss, guys. Like between one of you, either your mom or you, one of you have to give you actually cry. But honestly, the thing is, you need to kind of like put yourself. But it's not going to be easy. But are you ready to go through it? That is it. Let me tell you guys about this a quick story of this laundry of a thing. Right? So I stayed in my parent house for a while now. I've rent, guys. It's not easy staying on your own. Everyone that says it's easy, it's not so. The security, our estate is secure. Let's say secure, but it's not that secure, you understand? But the light is there, and the water is there, the food is there, guys. So it's not easy staying on your own because honestly, I have been searching for since I finished university, guys. I've been looking for ways to leave my parent house, but I don't even know the state to stay in because I'm currently working on my own, and every state has its own crisis. And the state I'm currently in is quite okay, but houses are fucking expensive, guys. Like, and I'm not even staying in the town area. I'm kind of like staying in the area council area. So that is a bit cheaper. But imagine staying in town because most of the creative I know in Abuja they stayed in the middle of everywhere, but it's not. Yeah, but it's not something I feel like I can afford. I've been so since then I've been searching. So I think I feel like maybe if I leave home, that will allow me, give me that hair to breathe in. So basically, we have two last born in my house, like two younger siblings exactly, that are not yet in senior school. So, and their children are very, let us say, my parents treat them in such a way that they have more freedom than me. So imagine them coming back from school and throwing their clothes up and down, putting it in the basket without washing it. That my time, and I will deal with you. They don't born you well, like you will come back from school, then you will now fling it in the living room, or you will not put it up and where it is, or maybe you will not go and wash your sauce immediately. She will kill you when she come back. so so this children will come back from school, link everything anyhow. And me, I think then I was okay, but since I start being aware of my surroundings, I start putting myself first. I put my feet down, like and say, Sam, if I clean the house and they scatter it, I am not doing anything, guys. Then the laundry part is that my mom then she hates seeing dirty clothes in the laundry basket. Unfortunately for both of us, my dad decided to buy a washing machine because why? He doesn't want his last children to wash clothes because he knows my mom would deal with them. But for whatever reason, the way I was expecting her to treat them, she did not. She changed. But these children will come out from school, clean everything. Before they even wash their clothes, maybe till around that 7, guys. That is washing. Some of them will even wake up the next morning and say, I don't wash my socks yesterday. Oh. So my mom wanted to wash clothes as you are saying those dirty clothes in the basket. And me, I put my feet down and said, Sam, it's only on Saturday or Sunday I'll be washing clothes. I can't be washing clothes every day. Oh." I don't know. It wasn't easy at all because I feel like my mom that was nothing she did not see my dad talk. No, because of all those things, they have to like label me the black sheep of the family. But it is what is it because I am much comfortable. Like last year, I started washing, doing the laundry every Sunday. Last of all year was every Saturday. And yes, I take 2, 3 hours to do the laundry. And now in such a way that I don't wash I don't wash, let's say, I don't wash their light clothes. So it has, my mom have preach, my dad has preach, but it's entry year coming out here. Because I can't just be washing other people's clothes when I have important things to do or when the children are going to be ungrateful. So it's a matter, I'm not saying that you should always put yourself first. It's just like you need to consider that if you're okay, if you should fortify putting yourself first for this particular person, is that person what are you going to get? Is that person going to be grateful? It's not the type of thing you should actually think about. Action is based on what that person will say with the new level of thought that the person will come. Like the new level. It is necessary, like all those things is necessary in order to make room for the betterment of yourself. Make this year and beyond to secure your life, well-being and business. Start envisioning, visualizing that step. Take action by showing up daily, no matter how little. Like the showing up of a daily, I feel like it's a bit overrated. That's why what people should be doing is like you should show up so little. I feel like when you tell people to show up daily, I feel like it's a big, huge commitment they have to make for themselves or for you. So no matter how small you have, just show up. I feel like during this time, right? Okay, this during this time, right? As this particular what I say, okay, I don't really watch TV, right? But this is something that we have DSTV in my home. and there's only one channel no, yeah, one channel but two show I'm kind of like obsessed with. That would be Nightly Pop and Dating No Filters. This is something the if shows actually take 30 minutes, but the thing is they start by the Nightly Pop start by 9 o'clock and stop by 9:30. So what I'm trying to get. Then the Dating No Filter is usually once in a week. Then which is from 7 to 8. Was it 7 to 8? I think it was 7 to 8 now. Okay, yeah, this year they changed it to 8 to 9. So the thing is, between that time, I'll be a bit busy. This is a matter of like something. What I'm going to do at that time is for me. But then I decided that since I don't usually watch TV and I'm not even a fan of TV and everything, why not even if I study for like 30 minutes now doing the dating of it which is going to be for 1 hour. I come back and just watch a bit of 30 minutes of dating of it. It's kind of like a balance. Even though like I might not be able to like achieve the goal I want, but I found out that watching that show kind of like stimulate my brain in such a way that by the time I will go back to it, my brain is more energetic and more active. So the same way as the 90 which I try to start by 9 o'clock because by 9 o'clock to 9:30 I start preparing for bed. 10 o'clock I'm on my way to heaven. Like I need to sleep. I'm on my way to the sleep paradise. So what I did was that why preparing? Why not like be watching the movie rather than like prepare only and have like maybe just be staring at the mirror in the bedroom or something like that. So those little things that you do really count. It's a matter of like if you can't really like if putting yourself first actually is not going to stimulate your brain or like going to motivate you, why not first add something in between, like add something along to actually motivate you while putting yourself first. Yeah, it's everything like where almost I see like almost everything like here is everything well almost since I keep coming up with new strategy to implement. One, you need to get clearer on who your level of self is. One, you need to get clearer on who your level of self is. I want you to not look at anything, no pictures. One, get clearer on your level of self. I want you to not look at anything, no picture or that role model you have in your mind. Ask yourself three questions on who that your future self is. One, your future self, who is she? The second question is, what energy surround her? The third one is, what attract you to her? Then when answering yourself this question, you either draw your answer or write your answer. You could also do both, like what I did since I have very lazy. Let us say since I have quite a creative side, I'm the one kind of person that let us say that learn visually and easy write up there, I'll be written there, I'll be alright. I don't want these guys to stop. Damn it guys. So the second thing is like creating the declutter review section. You can declutter or review anything in your life. Just pick a time. Personally for me, I will do my decluttering and reviewing weekly for some category while other category quarterly. It all depends on you to get started. To get started, this is actually what I do. Like I write down categories of my life. Write down this is kind of like a small area. For example, you do not just say work. You rather you say like desk space area. Or you do not just say cloth, rather you write wardrobe or box. Or maybe you might just say pint. So second thing is assign either decluttering or review to each of those categories that you point out. The third one is set a duration of daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, or yearly to each of those categories. The fourth one is assign or pick a day and time based on the duration you picked previously. The fifth one is if you're using a calendar, schedule them, and if not, create a table and glue it to your wall or your table or your laptop or just make it as a wall with paper. So yeah, what I let me quickly give you guys a bit of an example. But let's assume now I want to start a decluttering and review section. So what I'll do is that I'll pick a small, I will subdivide my categories or life categories. So let's say, for example, my life now, I'm going to divide it and pick it card. I have so many life. Let's see. Let's pick reviewing. Let's pick papers. Let's pick papers. I pick papers for it because I write a lot. Yeah. So now I did not say it. I will say it physical paper. I did not say online papers. So you see, guys, I'm very direct to the point of which style of paper I want. Physical paper. So okay, physical paper. What do you want to? Which section do you want to assign to it? Decluttering or review? Now, this is what I want you to do. Do not assign more than one section to it. Yeah, you might be tempted, but before you know, you'll be so exhausted at the end of the day. So basically, I declutter. So I want to declutter what? My physical paper. When? That will be okay, daily. I want to do it weekly. I want to do it monthly. But me, I'll set my decluttering on my physical paper monthly. But the reason why I choose monthly because I feel like I noticed that if I declutter daily, weekly, by the time I want to do by the time let us say at some days I will not have anything to do for that decluttering session. Some people might like, some people might not like. Maybe I don't like it. But me I don't like it. I prefer having something to do so it will make my calendar look let's not say look less simple and married too. So yeah, after assigning a duration for it, then you assign a day. Okay, I'm going to do it monthly, right? Okay, only every month on Sunday I do so time by 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. So the fifth is that I'll write it down on my calendar. I'll open my Google Calendar and say, okay, this particular time I have the decluttering section of a physical paper on Sunday every month by 9 a.m. So I'll just create an event for it and good to go. Or you can create a what they call it, a calendar table for it in your journal. Or maybe you can just make it as wallpaper as a reminder, or you can glue it on your work desk area. So it all depends on you. So the next thing you should learn how to do is to prioritize your schedule. Cut out on things that appear on your schedule but not beneficial to you or your goal. One thing that prioritize your schedule. Cut out on things that appear on your schedule but not beneficial to you or your goal. One thing I learned is not to cut off more than you can chew. Before you can cut off things, ask yourself if you will bleed without clothing. Yes, I can't believe this is just this weird, I would say, quote of philosophy. Yeah, weird quote of mindset thoughts I came up with. Like, I want to ever cut out something, delete an event in my calendar. I'll ask myself, Damien, are you going to bleed without cutting? Sorry, guys. So I asked myself, Damien, are you going to bleed without clothing? If yes, I don't delete the event. If no, I delete it straight up. So the next thing is that you should have an only you time. This may not be as easy as it sounds, as I said, if you are African, but we this coconut generation, we move. Like I have always been a firm believer of Sundays is Sabbath day. Pretty much, I think almost all my family dislike me for that mindset. But I hope none of them is listening to this podcast. Have an only you time. This may not be easy, especially if you're an African person. But we, this coconut generation, we move like I have always been a firm believer of Sunday is Sabbath day, or kind of like known also resting day. Pretty sure my family dislike me for it. Sunday to me is a day I choose to rest, think, review, and strategize. Sometimes, even if it is an hour, spend time with yourself, review or not. It all depends on you. Just make sure you spend that Sunday for yourself. It doesn't have to be the whole Sunday, it might just be a particular time of Sunday or particular duration of the Sunday. As long as it might also not be Sunday. Just I feel like Sunday to me is a resting day. And I know there are some countries that wish they actually work on Sunday. So it all depends on you, but just make sure you allocate an hour, 2 hours on a day for you yourself. Maybe to just lie down, stare at the wall, take review, look over your journal, or just something. So the next thing is you should implement boundaries. The next thing is you should implement boundaries. It is one thing to set boundaries and another thing to uphold them. Yet it is a must as not to appear as a people pleaser. The boundary you set up might not be implemented because you are scared of missing out. Or what we they say as skilled people since the Cold War 1. Cold War 1. Remember, you are the main character of your life and the writer. Boundaries can be as simple as no work at 9 p.m. Like my Niger people, they are so used to it, this working after night and like dedicating 5 minutes daily writing your morning page. Or as complex as, do you know why I actually say this complex is because in Nigeria it's unheard of, like not even like they'll send you a message, then you will not get it, then the next day you not tell them, oh, it was after work hour. I don't check my email after work hour. I think there's this particular message that they'll think that this is Omo Babalowo, like this is a rich person. How would she say she will not check her email after um 4 p.m. or something? But honestly, it's actually a peace of mind. Like to me, what I did last year, it was even last year I started. So I only check my email twice in a week. That will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and occasionally Sunday. And the only reason why I check my email on Sunday is because I have maybe when I mean that was last when I was applying for job and I get maybe to proceed to the next step. I like preparing my document down for Monday. So on Monday morning, I'll just apply. So immediately the person is going to open their email, is my email they will see first. So that's but now this year I'm only checking my email 3 times, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's it, guys. I cannot come and keep myself. And again, I don't check my email. I only check my email twice in that particular day. So on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I check it in the morning and I also check it before 4. Before, for instance, I said, okay, I'm closing out, clocking out. Let me quickly check my email, what I have. So it all depends on you. It's a kind of like in Nigeria, it's easier to set boundaries than to implement it. So because sometimes you don't want to kind of like step on people's toe. But my dear, you need to remember that peace of mind is better than quiet mind. Doing all this will not only level you up a step but also improve your health positively. Positively. You guys sound like a bad voice. You know, guys, I actually need to work on my voice.
Hi, Liz. Thank you so much for listening to the Novelista podcast. If you like the podcast, be sure to subscribe and leave a review on Apple Podcast. It helps other novels just like you find the podcast. And if you can, follow me on Instagram at Novelista and sign up for my newsletter. Link in the description box. Always take action.